Growth is often described as exciting, empowering, and full of possibility. But in real life, growth can also feel heavy. As your life expands, so do your responsibilities, decisions, expectations, and emotional load. What once felt manageable can suddenly feel draining, not because you're doing something wrong, but because growth often asks more of you before it teaches you how to carry it. If this season feels heavier than you expected, that doesn't mean you're a failure or you're failing. It may simply mean you are stretching, adjusting, and learning what it takes to grow well. When people don't have clarity around this, they often experience mental overload, decision fatigue, doing too much alone, and capacity versus capability. If you've ever had these feelings, let me tell you, you're not alone. Let's take a look at what this actually means. Mental overload is what happens when growth adds more to your mind than it can comfortably hold. As responsibilities, decisions, and expectations pile up, even simple things can start to feel unusually heavy. You may notice it as brain fog, irritability, trouble focusing, or the feeling that you are stretched too thin. It's not always a sign that something is wrong. It is often a sign that you need more space, support, and sustainable rhythms. And what I mean by sustainable rhythms is that you need to have a manageable pace, right? Regular periods of rest, consistent support, or daily or weekly habits that don't burn you out. Decision fatigue is what happens when too many choices begin to wear down your mental and emotional energy. As decisions pile up throughout the day, even small ones can start to feel heavier than they should. You may notice it as overthinking, avoidance, second guessing, or feeling overwhelmed by simple tasks. It's often a sign that you do not need more pressure. You need fewer unnecessary choices, more structure, and rhythms that protect your energy. And then doing too much alone is what happens when growth leads you to carry more than you were meant to hold by yourself. As responsibilities increase, it becomes easy to default to self reliance, even when support is available or deeply needed. You may notice it as exhaustion, isolation, resentment, or the quiet belief that asking for help means falling behind. It is often a sign that growth is asking not just for more effort, but for more support, shared strength, and a healthier way of carrying what feels too heavy. Capacity versus capability. This is the difference between being able to do something and having the space or energy or margin to do it well. You may feel fully capable of handling what's in front of you, but that does not always mean you currently have the capacity to carry it without strain. When growth feels heavy, this distinction matters. It's often not a sign that you're lacking ability. It's a sign that your limits need to be honored, your pace needs to be adjusted, or your load needs to be lightened. If growth feels heavy right now for you, it does not automatically mean you're on the wrong path. Sometimes it means you're carrying more, seeing more, and being asked to grow into a new level of wisdom, support, and self awareness. The answer is not always to push harder. Sometimes the way forward is to slow down, simplify, ask for help, and honor your limits while you keep becoming who you are meant to be. Growth can be heavy, but it can also be healthy when you learn how to carry it well. And that's what Amani had to learn. Although we can't control other people, it's important to have clarity about where we may feel heavy and why. If this video resonated with you, I created a free sustainable growth check-in to help you reflect on what's currently feeling heavy, what you may be carrying too much of, and what support you need most right now. You can download it using the link in the description box. I'll also put it below. And if you'd like support creating more clarity, structure, and intentional next steps, I'd love to help. You can learn more about working with me also in the description box. So until next time, I'm Monica Renee. Peace and love.